Bearded Bushcraft, back at it again. Still on lockdown, so we're gonna do some bushcrafting out in the backyard. Well, today I put up a small makeshift shelter just to have some fun, because there really ain't nothing else to do. But I'm gonna show you a few things. I got my fire lighting kit, so got that, and then I'm gonna show you a knife that I made myself. It's my version of what I consider the bushcraft knife. So today what I have in my fire starting kit, I have it in a waterproof case, and you can go and get that at pretty much any sporting goods store. I bought mine at Walmart. So got some wood shavings that I saved, kept them dry out, put them in a plastic baggie. A little bit of fat wood, a few sticks. It's a UCO watertight case for your waterproof matches. Comes a little bit of cotton. There's an extra striker in there. And I always carry 2 Bics with me. And it's kind of a windy day today. I got some char cloth in here. I like using that too. But this kit here, got some more tinder materials in here, some jute twine. This is my flint and steel set. Just trying, I don't know if I'll be able to catch it on the camera. A little bit of a spark, and you put a little bit of your char cloth on there, and I'll catch that spark, and then it'll start smoldering pretty good. But that's today. That's how I'm going to show you how to start the fire with that. And we'll do a little bit of cooking, get some sausages on the go, because it's lunchtime and I'm hungry. I'm a big fella, so that'll be that. So I used a piece of 1095 steel to make the actual blade. I hammered it out in my forge, ground down on it, put a nice edge on it. It's a nice big Scandi grind there. I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not. And then put some nice Coca-Cola handles on there. It's got 5 brass pins and a lanyard hole that's also made out of brass. Something nice and simple. So very sharp. It's kind of dirty, been using it a lot lately. Well, we're gonna get this fire going, so we're gonna do a bird's nest, so that whenever I use the flint and steel and get that char cloth going, I have something to put the cloth into. So I used my knife and I fluffed up the jute twine, get it nice and fluffy like that, spread it around, and make it bigger. Set that down in there, and then I'm gonna take a piece of this here bark, if I can get it to come off in a nice strip. That stuff isn't coming off like it usually does. Well, if you can get it off, get down to this nice and fibery stuff and pull it apart. And you can lay that in there too. I have some other stuff I already got pulled off. Right here, this nice fibery, and pull it apart. And you help fluff that up in there too. All that'll do is that'll help that char cloth catch on there and get it burning. And once you get that going, you can start sending your small twigs like this, and then your bigger, and then so on and so forth. So to help things move along with that bird's nest over there, I'm gonna take one of these dry sticks and make a feather stick out of it, so that'll help catch first, and then I can start throwing my thin twigs and stuff on there and build the fire up, so that you don't just go and throw the big stuff on there and then just smother it out. So I'm gonna use my knife, make nice little shavings and curls. Some of them pop off, it's all good. Just throw them on there and help it move. I'm not the greatest at making fire stick or feather sticks, but any little bit'll do. That'll work out. So I got my piece of flint here. I'm gonna find a good striking spot on it. I'll lay my char cloth down. Somewhere right there, that's a good one. Take my piece of steel and I'm gonna strike. And as you come down and strike on that, it's gonna create a spark, and the spark's gonna jump onto your char cloth there. Still nothing yet. We'll get it. I got it to light. So I just need that char cloth to catch everything else. There we go. Put it down on your fire lay there. Get your feather stick going, so that'll start lighting. Like I said, it's a very windy day. So now your flames are rolling. I'm going to start adding your sticks on there. The flames are above the current fuel source, so you can add more sticks on there. Get it going. While those sticks and everything's catching, I'm going to start cleaning up my fire kit, so that it can be used another day. Well, like I said before, flames are above the current fuel source, so take some of your sticks you collected and break everything down. Get it broken down so you don't want super huge sticks going in there while you're trying to start your fire. Get some more little stuff on there. Help that catch. keep adding fuel on there until you get yourself a nice old coal bed. Use up the little sticks that you got going there. And you get this little stuff going on there. And every time when the flames go down, you can start putting on more, because whenever the flames go past the current fuel source, which is this and this and this and this, then you can start putting more on. So I think once it gets up past all this, I'm going to start putting on this here bigger stuff. So I can get a nice cool bed going. And when I get that nice cool bed going, I can put the grill on there and start grilling up some of them sausages I was telling you about earlier. So I think they're going to be pretty good ones. So I put some more sticks on the fire already, but I want to go ahead and process down some of this here larger pieces of wood. And this stuff's kind of punky. I think I'm going to save this one here. I might try and put it in my metal tin and make some charred punk wood. It's that real soft stuff. The hard stuff doesn't really do it, but that soft stuff, it's like char cloth but better. So I'm going to save this, hold on to this one maybe, and we'll go ahead and cut this one here down as normal. I'm using my Baco. So it doesn't have to be wee small. Just cut them down in half. Get them cut down and get them thrown on the fire here. This stuff's real dry. And with the real dry stuff, that'll help get us a nice cool bed. Not quite sure what this wood is though, but I've burned it before and it burns long and hot. So get these cut down nicely. Them coals getting better. Let's put some more of this here dry wood on. Get it burning up too. That'll give us a real nice bed of coals. Once them burn down a little bit, we can throw on them sausages. So, while the fire burns down, I want to try and make a little camp project, because that's kind of what I would like my theme every video. I'd like to try and get in a camp project. So today, I want to try and turn this here into a mallet so that whenever I'm splitting down the smaller pieces of wood, like something like this, instead of having to bring out my hatchet or my big axe or anything, I can just use my knife. So that's going to be the project today. So with that stop cut, mate, I'm going to use my hatchet and I'm going to go down and it's going to stop at that stop cut down there. It'd be nice if I had a mallet right now so that could help me do this, but I'm just going to do that. I'll find an old stick or something I got laying around. But give me a second and I'll be back with you. So I got me an old stick, so make a few cuts with the hatchet. See? Just stops right there. So I'm gonna keep doing that all the way around. Them little pieces I break off or cut off, stir them in the fire. Got a little bit of a knot going in there. But we'll be able to either knock it out or carve it away or something like that. And we got another one there too. How about that? So once you get it down to here, it's pretty much preference on what you want to do. You know, you carve it down. You got it to a nice handle where you can hold on it. You know, smack something. You know, if you want to, you know, carve that down a little bit, make it a little less rigid, you know, that'd probably be nice. But I'm gonna do that while the sausages are cooking, because I actually got to cut down this here. I want to get it in there, and I'm going to lay it across them coals, so if they start burning out, there'll be something there to refill them. But like I was saying, I'm going to use my little knife instead of using the hatchet instead, so I can proportion it, yeah, the wood. And make it nice little pieces. So when you're doing it, you want to hit on the spine, get it down there, and then come out to the tip. And just go all the way down. And you get them down that side, you cut them down smaller, and whatever you want to do, it's your preference. But that's how I'm going to make my life a whole lot easier by doing this. And then I'll lay them down along the coals so that they don't completely burn out. Coals burned down, put a few pieces of wood on there, and then the wind picked up, so it's making them flames there real high. But that don't mean that, never mind. I'm gonna be able to cook my sausages on there pretty good anyways. So I'm gonna go get them right now. I don't know if you guys can hear me over all this wind, but these are my sausages. Let's throw them on there. Ooh, you can hear them sizzling. That's amazing. Oh. Carved up a makeshift fork so I could turn over my sausages. I want them to burn like that one sort of already did. But as soon as I put them on, the wind picked up real hard, so they got a nice little cooking going on them. But that don't mean that, never mind. I'll still eat them up. Truly, there ain't nothing better than cooking over an open fire like this. I think maybe next video I might do some sort of steak or maybe some kebabs or something like that. Well, while them are cooking over there, I'm gonna use my knife, and I'm gonna shave this down a little bit so it's not as jaggedy when I'm trying to use it. I know, jaggedy. I made up a word. It doesn't have to be nothing pretty or special. Just when you're using it, you don't want it to be ripping into your hands and, you know, anything. So make it nice and smooth. You know, it's not perfect. So well, them sausages are definitely done now. So I'm gonna throw them on the plate. We're gonna have me a little grub time, and we'll sign off from there. Oh man, these look great. Good food, good utensils. Oh, that looks amazing. We got sausages, made a mallet, be easier to split smaller wood down. All in all, I think it was a good day. Had fun putting up that little shelter. Sorry I didn't show you guys the video, but I'll have to do one where I actually put the shelter up and you guys can see it. But I'm gonna cut into this. Yeah, that looks great. And it tastes even better. That's good. That's good cooking right there. This is Bearded Bushcraft signing out. As always, you guys stay safe out there during this crazy time in the world. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.